back at it again, and we have another one with Kaitlin Bennett and Liberty Hangout. Obviously, original link will be in the description box. Make sure you guys go show her some love. Can't wait until she's back on the scene. But anyway, we got a crazy one here. I'm just going to SMH already. Let's dive in.
I'm pretty sure breaking into the Capitol in general is a lot worse than just burning a building down.
So breaking some windows of a federal government building is worse than lighting someone's business on fire?
Yes.
The first day that this started, the first riot that this happened, they burnt down a police precinct.
I'm sure it was for good reason.
Yeah, this ain't gonna go well. Based off of that little encounter right there that we just saw, this is not gonna go well. But let's hear her out. Let's hear her out. You know, we'll listen to understand. Okay, we'll try to understand.
Do you agree with any of those things?
I could see the first one. Yeah, be less oppressive because some people definitely are.
How, as white people?
Yes.
How am I oppressive?
I'm not used. Maybe not you specifically, but okay. Maybe not you specifically, but I just feel like some white people in general, they are definitely still oppressive. Yes.
How do they do that?
For instance, the Black Lives Matter movement recently, that is definitely a big thing. So.
Well, they're the ones that are burning and looting. White people, you know, there wasn't White Lives Matter doing the burning, the murdering, and the looting.
No, that's where you lose me. That's where you lose me.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I did know that, but...
You did know about the burning, the looting, and the murdering.
But the same exact thing happened at the Capitol, which was an even worse offense.
Where was the burning and the looting going on and the murdering?
All down the... Yes.
Can you pull that? I showed you evidence for what I'm talking about. Can you show the burning and the looting and the murdering at the Capitol?
I'm pretty sure breaking into the Capitol in general is a lot worse than just burning a building down.
So breaking some windows of a federal government building is worse than lighting someone's business on fire?
Yes, significantly.
Can you break that down for me?
Yes, okay, if you're burning down a business, yes, I understand there was no need for it, but it's a Capitol building. There is federal papers, things that basic people should not know about, and they just let them walk in. Where were the troops? And
she said a key word right there, or some key words right there. They let them in. I saw a video where an officer was, you know, now I don't know all the facts on that. Maybe the officer was like telling some other officers like, hey, come help. But the video I saw was like, hey, come on in. Was that a correct video? Did I see something that was doctored up? Let me know in the comment section, please, because I could totally be wrong on that, but that was the video that I saw personally. So, and she said it. They let them in.
The National Guard
at least in one entrance. I think the other one, that wasn't the case.
And people were breaking into the federal building, but
Nancy Pelosi told them not to come.
Then why did they have to go for the Black Lives Matter movement?
Well, okay, so there's
prior to the things getting burned down, there was no need for them to be at the Black Lives Matter movement.
Why not? They were burning businesses down, and they were killing people.
Before they started burning things down, and before people started getting killed, the National Guard was there, and they were just shutting people down. For what? There was peaceful protests, and they were instantly there.
You just admitted that before people started being murdered, businesses started being burned down, and they were looting things, there was no National Guard. That's why the National Guard
was there.
Well, there have been other Black Lives Matter riots where it's turned that way. Ferguson, for example, there's a precedent set. That's why they were there.
Yep. Okay.
The first day that this started, the first riot that this happened, they burnt down a police precinct.
I'm sure it was for good reason. No offense to you, wouldn't know.
So you know that there's documents in there that people don't need to get access to, just like you said for the January 6th. So why was that okay? Why was that a good reason, but January 6th wasn't? That's still a government building.
Because they knew that if they burned down that building, they all would have gotten arrested. Versus if you burn down a police precinct, yeah, a couple of people are going to get arrested, but that's about it.
Okay, well.
What? So she's making an excuse for... Sometimes I just don't understand, folks. You know, I'm trying to understand where she's coming from on this, but I just don't get how two wrongs could make a right. Like if she truly felt that, you know, black people are mistreated, so she thinks it's right to just go burn down everything and just tear everything apart. What happened to two wrongs don't make a right? Is that like a non-existent saying these days? Let me know in the comment section. Apparently it isn't, because I don't know.
The Capitol wasn't burnt down.
It could have been. It could have been.
Okay, but it wasn't. But we know that actual apartment buildings and businesses that people rely on to survive and make a living are gone forever.
I think they made it work, and they definitely got some insurance money and can start from the bottom up, and people are definitely still supporting them.
Well, the Capitol, we have taxpayer dollars that pay for that. What's the difference?
A big difference. People start from the bottom with their businesses, and yes, other people in their community will help them. The Capitol is run by everybody. People are all around the world are putting their money into that, so why?
It's already fixed. The windows are already fixed.
And so where's the government
to help people? Are you going to help all of the people who had their businesses destroyed and burned down?
If I could, I would, yes.
There are multiple GoFundMes. Have you contributed to those?
I have, actually, yes.
How much?
That is actually none of your business.
You didn't do it.
But I did. My money is my money, and what I do with it is not.
She didn't. She didn't. She's lying. She's lying. She's been sitting here having this whole conversation, but then when it comes to money, now can't say anything. Oh, when it comes to the money, none of your business. But you're still sitting here having the conversation. You didn't. You just wanted to get her, kind of catch Caitlyn in a gotcha moment. Like, oh, you thought you had me, but I got you because I actually did donate. No, you didn't. And the fact that she's so lost is honestly sad. That she's standing here trying to say that all of this stuff was a good idea. And it's excused. Because, and that's the whole, sad argument is, oh, well, insurance will pay for it. Sheesh.
Your problem.
I don't think you. Okay. I think you're lying. Because you just said that they had insurance. How can you look at someone in the face and say your business being burned down and your livelihood being destroyed? You lost your business. You're making no income. Insurance takes years to go through sometimes. Regardless, it's not right.
Exactly. None of it's right, but that doesn't mean that just because black people are doing it, it should be 100 times more violent.
No one mentioned. Why is it 100 times more violent when black people are doing it?
You tell me. I could not tell you. I could not tell you.
Well,
if white people were marching the streets and burning everything down, I would say the same thing. It's wrong. I would assume we all would say the same thing. If Mexican people were marching the streets and were burning things down, it's wrong. Doesn't matter what your skin color is. That has nothing to do with it. What is the action? You're burning stuff down. It's wrong. Sheesh.
Guess we'll never know.
Years of oppression that just will never go away.
So that means black people burn down AutoZone?
I didn't say that.
Years of oppression? What does years of oppression have to do with burning down some innocent person's business?
The fact that innocent people are getting murdered.
Who?
George Floyd, for example, Trayvon Martin, innocent people getting murdered.
Innocent people
getting murdered.
How do you know George Floyd was murdered?
Innocent people getting murdered. Okay, I got a good one. Y'all know what I'm going to touch on. Is she marching in Chicago? Is she mad at Miss Lori Lightfoot? Anybody want to take a guess? I'm just saying. See, and she looks to be younger, so it's sad to watch such a young person walk around this world so angry. So angry. She's probably miserable. Look at her face. Like, this young lady has so much life to live. So many beautiful things to go enjoy, to go and see. She's standing on what looks to be a beautiful beach. And yet she chooses to be angry for nothing. And like I said in a previous video, one of you guys had brought up a study that showed a lot of these same types of folks, like this black young lady right here, are the most miserable people, are the most depressed folks. And it's all by choice. It is all by choice. They make themselves that way. And that is sad to see. It really is. And I hope that she opens her eyes one day and realizes that one day life is going to end. And she's going to regret walking around mad at the world for nothing. Making herself angry, making herself sad for nothing. Hopefully one day she truly enjoys life.
Getting murdered.
How do you know George Floyd was murdered?
There's a video! Did I miss something?
I think you did. Did you miss the autopsy report?
Okay, so a little bit of weed is gonna kill you?
It wasn't weed.
So what was it?
He had so much fentanyl in his system, laced with stuff. Yes, he did.
No. Okay, I'm done with this conversation. Thank you for your time.
Laced with stuff. Yes, he did.
No. Okay, I'm done with this conversation. Thank you for your time.
I would be done too. You're so embarrassing. Oh my God, then flip me off. All right. So that interaction.
When the facts come out, say it with me, family. When the facts come out, they run. Caitlyn started hitting her with the facts about the situation. Hey, he also had this, and this in his system. Nope. Done with this conversation. I'm out of here. Happens every time.
We probably won't be able to upload the full footage because I'll say things in there that will be fact checked, and I know that I'm right. Go to libertyhangout.tv to watch the full uncensored version of that interaction. You will not want to miss it. These are the people justifying your business being burned down because racial inequality.
You know, so an absolutely sad situation we just witnessed there. You know, somebody who is advocating for ignorance. Just rampant ignorance. Using oppression as an excuse to do horrible and terrible things. Oh, it's fine because there's oppression. I'm black, so it's okay. No. What's wrong is wrong. It's just that simple. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, blue, purple, tall, short, fat, skinny, gay, or straight. Does not matter. Wrong is wrong. You know, talking about how running into a store, you know, well, first off, you know, breaking into a store, taking TVs, shoes, clothes, like how does that advance anything? It doesn't at all. You just want to be a thief. That's what that is. And you stealing something doesn't fix whatever oppression, you know, you speak of. Oh, I'm going to go steal a TV because I'm oppressed. What? And then we're going to burn down the building once we've stolen everything. Huh? That's okay. Sheesh. It's shameful and sad. And like I said earlier, hopefully one day she opens her eyes and sees that life is beautiful. And you only get one chance to enjoy it. And all of this manufactured BS and crap, it's all fake. It's all fake. Are there truly racist people out there? Yeah, sure. It exists. Of course it does. But to the extent where it will affect your life? No. I've never experienced racism a day in my life. And I'm not saying that other people haven't, but I've never experienced it a day in my life. Not a single day. And if I did, it was so insignificant that I didn't even notice it. Like it just was right over my head. So what's that say? If it was so rampant, if it was like all out here everywhere, you know what I mean? And I needed to be looking over my shoulder, you would think like it would just be in my face all day, every day. Never experienced it. And it's crazy. The media has convinced people to think this way. And hopefully her parents didn't teach her to think this way, which I'm sure they didn't. I feel like a lot of the older generations don't talk about this kind of stuff, don't believe in this kind of stuff. They understand the truth of life and how, basically what I just said. Racism does exist, but not to the extent where it should affect you. Not today. But anyway, shout out to Caitlyn Bennett once again. Y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Make sure you guys do all those things. It truly helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Hitting that like button, sharing these videos is the arrow button down below. You can copy the link and paste it anywhere you like. And also just leaving a good comment, even if it's only a comment for the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it all. All right. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.